So I heard you earlier in the interview agree to take a lie detector test. You actually said, "I'll take one." Did they give you one?
No.
Okay.
They said he failed.
Mm-hmm.
Is that true?
Yeah, he failed it. On the question of, it was something to the effect of, "Did you kill Olivia?" Now here's the problem. Here's the problem.
I've seen all these movies where you guys try to flip each other on each other and then make it a big deal and all that. I don't know what's true and what's not.
Here's the problem, though. If you know something, if you witness something and you protect him, then you're an accessory to what happened.
And I understand that, but I didn't. I haven't. Like I told the other guy, he's always been good to Olivia. From what I can see.
And I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that.
Then how would all of a sudden he kill that kid?
How? Tell me, we've got a 2-year-old with her neck broken, and somebody did that. Somebody did that. That's the thing that you've got to understand. She didn't wake up with a broken neck.
She didn't wake up at all. That's the problem here.
She has a broken neck. That doesn't just happen. And I think you know what happened.
I don't know. I don't know. Don't you think I wish I did know? I wish I knew. So I could tell you and this could be over with. But I don't know. What more do I need to say? It's not like I can go and be a fly on the wall when I'm sleeping and know what happened.
Knowing the fact that somebody had to have done that to her. She didn't do that to herself. There are 3 people in that house.
I understand that.
So who's the one that would have done it?
None of us. I mean, from what I know...
It wasn't just magic that it just
I know, but you don't understand. From what I know about Jordan and what I know about his dad, and I know for a damn fact that I didn't do it, I just... There would be no gain from it. She's... You know... I don't get it. I mean, y'all keep telling me y'all don't get it. I don't get it. She was just up playing with us the day we got married. That was the 6th. And then now. What? I don't know. The blood on the napkin. What was that from?
I don't know.
Either. I really don't know what happened. If I did, I would tell you.
Okay.
I understand you say that somebody had to have done it. Somebody had to have done it.
Mm-hmm.
Without a doubt, I didn't. And I could almost vouch for them, but I don't know.
Almost vouch for who?
Both of them.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
Well, if you didn't do that to Olivia, one of the 2 of them did. And I don't believe that his dad is capable of doing it.
Mm-mm.
So, to me, that tells me that Jordan did it. But here's the thing. If you have information about it, if you witnessed it, that is important information to make it right for your daughter.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
If I witnessed something like that,
mm-hmm.
what kind of person would I be to not say a word?
I'm sitting here asking myself the same thing.
I would tell you.
I would hope so.
I would. I mean, I pretty much breathed for that kid. He's even told me over and over again, you treat her way different than you treat the other kids. Because
Was that an issue for him?
I don't know. I just know that for me, my oldest daughter, I didn't get to have that bond with her.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get to raise her. Because I screwed up when I was younger, and I went to prison.
Mm-hmm.
So I lost that bond with her. But Olivia, I sat at the hospital with her. She was premature. I sat there for months.
Mm-hmm.
And I was there for her every day.
So how did that affect your relationship between you and Jordan?
I mean, I'm not sure how to answer that. I mean, I took his kid in like she was mine,
Mm-hmm.
and I could assume that he did the same for mine, because he bathed him whenever I wasn't home, or if I was working or whatever, he fed him. He just...
But did he ever seem resentful of the fact that you had that bond with Olivia?
No. I mean, he did mention it one time, and it wasn't because he was upset about it. He just thought I treated my girls different. And I did, and I admitted that. I do treat my kids different.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not because I love one more than the other. It's just I have a different bond with them.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get that bond with Peyton like I did Olivia. And she cried for me no matter what. He could pick her up, and she didn't want him.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted me. And if she seen me, she'd freak out. She wanted to come to me, period.
Mm-hmm.
Now, unless her grandma and her dad were around, that was a different story. But when it was just me and Jordan, she just wanted me. And for a second there, she wanted Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
Then she didn't. It was like every time she'd come back home from her dad's house, it was like she had to be reintroduced to us again. You know what I mean? Not to me, but to everybody else. That's the only time he ever said anything to me about that. And I told him, you know, I agree. You know, I do have a different bond with them.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't mean I would let someone happen to my kid. And I wouldn't.
So did he ever get up in the middle of the night with Olivia, or did you always do that?
Well, he has.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if he heard her and I didn't, he would get up. But mainly I'd hear.
Okay.
You know.
So that brings me to another question. Are you a heavy sleeper or light sleeper?
I am a heavy sleeper.
Okay.
Yes. At nighttime we put her in a deal, and Jordan is a softer sleeper,
Mm-hmm.
I would say. Because sometimes he wakes up, or he'll tell me he's going to do something or whatever, and I don't even remember it.
Mm-hmm.
But he says I do. You know what I mean? He's like, hey, you do. I remember telling you. You know what I mean? And
so how did he feel about having to get up in the middle of the night if he had to get up with Olivia?
I don't think he ever cared.
Never said anything to you about it or got frustrated or anything like that?
No. He's always told me that he takes my kids as his.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one reason why I loved him. Most men aren't like that nowadays. They don't want kids.
Mm-hmm. Well, that bond that you have with Olivia, you know, I would hope that if there was any information that you had that could make it right for her,
I would.
you would.
I swear I would.
As a mom, you almost have a duty to step up and you do have it.
I've been racking my brain this whole time I've been sitting here, but I can't remember us going to sleep.
Mm-hmm. So what do you think happened?
I already told you.
Knowing that she can't fall out of the pack and play and break her neck on her own.
I don't know what else to tell you.
What other theories would you have?
I don't want to sit here and believe that the person that I brought into our lives. She's 2. She can't bring him into our lives. Would hurt her.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to believe that.
Do you think he'd be capable of doing that?
I don't. And I know that's insane, and I know anybody's incapable of doing anything.
Do you think his drug problem could make him capable of doing that?
No. I mean, I don't know. He doesn't seem like an angry person. He's just...
So I talked to his ex-wife. Did you know that I talked to her? And so he called 911 at the house. Were you there when he called 911?
I didn't hear him say anything, but I screamed at him to call 911 over and over and over again. He thought I was overreacting.
Okay. So he called 911, and he left. And then, are you aware that he talked to her on the phone?
Talked to her, yes.
For about 40 minutes?
Yes.
Okay, and she described that as being abnormal behavior for him, which I find fairly abnormal. The fact that he knows that Olivia is, and he's already told me that he knew that she was gone at that point.
What?
And that...
Because he told me no.
I know.
How did he know?
Because
I didn't know.
Because she was cold and she was not breathing.
Well, he told me she had a heartbeat. He's the one that told me that. And I knew. I'm the one that knew. Because I kept telling him, no, Jordan, call 911 now.
Yeah.
And I was freaking out. And he kept telling me, calm down. And at first, I only got to have a hand on her.
He told me that he knew that she was not alive. And so you tell me why...
How could he talk to 4 different people and not even...
One day you'll get to... I know what you're probably thinking. One day you'll get to go back and probably see the video of him saying that. But... Of him saying that to me. That he knew that she was gone.
But
so why, knowing that she's gone, would he leave your house
but he
and
told
call and
me,
talk to his ex-wife for 40 minutes?
And he did not once tell her that the baby was dead?
Not one time. Never mentioned Olivia at all. Not one word about Olivia. Now, somebody who just wakes up and discovers that Olivia's not breathing and is not going to make it, and is not even upset enough to even mention it to somebody that he talks to, forget even that it's his ex-wife, anybody else that he calls and talks to for 40 minutes and never even mentions Olivia. Not one time. What does that tell you?
That he knew more than he's letting on.
And here's the thing. I think right now that you know more than you're letting on, and let me finish before you say anything, but because you believe the best in Jordan. And you know what? I'm not, hang on. I'm not saying Jordan's a horrible person, but he's got a drug problem. And sometimes having a drug problem, you do things that you wouldn't do.
The thing is, it's like, I was asleep. And I understand, like I said, I was freaking out.
Mm-hmm.
I had a hand on her, and I was freaking out. I stood up, and I said, Jordan! I screamed it as loud as I could.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, what? I said, there's something wrong with her. There's something wrong with her. And I was just full, so much to where I couldn't even remember.
Mm-hmm.
And next thing I remember is being on the ground. That was before I ever picked her up.
Mm-hmm.
And he told me I was overreacting and got hazy, but it was almost like he had his hand like this on me and was trying to check her pulse or whatever. And he told me that she had a heartbeat. I said, I don't give a fuck, call 911 now. And then he went to the living room, and that's whenever I picked her up. As soon as I picked her up, I knew.
And he did too.
I knew. And I told him, I said, I don't give a fuck, call 911 and you call them now. And then I had sat her on the couch, and then I was doing something, I can't remember exactly, but I was going towards the back room, and I noticed the thing on my shoulder. Didn't know what it was, but I said, turn her over. Maybe she was choking. I didn't know. Turn her over, you know what I mean? Just flip her over. Something's coming out of her mouth, something's coming out of her nose. Flip her over.
And I heard you on the 911 call saying, what is this, what is this? Is that what you were talking about?
I didn't know.
Okay.
I didn't understand. I guess, had hung up. And I said, call him now. Call them now. And then I guess he called him back. And then so I thought he didn't call.
So he called and he said, I'll call you back.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
Because he was talking so soft. I was yelling so loud. I didn't hear him. So I had seen him on the phone, and then I'd seen him turn around. And then I said, did you call him or whatever? And he turned back around. And either time I didn't hear him on the phone. So he had left. And I
didn't tell you anything?
He told me that he couldn't have Billy there. I can't do this right now. I can't have Billy here. Said, please stay with me. I can't go through this by myself. Just please stay. He was like, I can't. I gotta go take Billy home. He cannot be seen here. Blah 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 blah.
So he's more concerned about Billy than he is Olivia.
Yeah, at that point in time, yes. But for me, and my point of view, I just thought he was in his own way panicking. Like, what do you do? You know what I mean? I wasn't gonna leave Olivia. You know, and at that point he had left, and it'd been a minute. So I thought that he didn't call, or he just played like he called, and I called. And then about the time I got somebody on the phone, I seen feet coming towards the door, and I
heard that.
I said, never mind, and I hung up, or never mind, they're here, or something, and hung up. And then that's it. And then here I am. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Why am I a suspect?
Here's the thing. You're not necessarily a suspect, but I think that you have more information, and I think that you're protecting Jordan.
I don't know how much to tell you. I don't. If I was trying to protect
Jordan did nothing to protect Olivia. Nothing. He wouldn't have even called 911 had you not told him to do it.
I know, but... And
then he leaves. He's more concerned about his friend than he is about Olivia.
But the point is, I don't know nothing else. When I finally got up out of bed, that's when I noticed it. I swear to that.
So, let me ask you something. I've been a detective here for almost 10 years. Do you think I'm able to tell when somebody's telling me the truth or not?
I mean, probably, but I'm not lying to you. Why would I lie to you? It's not your daughter that's on that table, it's mine.
I know.
So why would I tell, if I knew for a fact that Jordan did something to hurt my kid, I would 100% tell you, not give a damn about it. But I don't know. All I know is I was asleep. When I woke up, when I noticed everything, that's when everything played out. I mean, he left. I was by myself. His dad started screaming, what the hell's going on in here? I mean, because he didn't have a clue. The point is I don't know what, I'm not lying to you.
Okay. Would you, and I know you said you would earlier, would you be willing to take a lie detector test?
Yeah.
And this is it right here. I mean, I can hook a microphone up to you. Let me explain this. Okay, you've heard of the polygraph test, right? A polygraph test is not admissible in court because you can't use a polygraph test in court because it's inaccurate. This is a computerized voice stress analyzer. It basically analyzes the stress that's in your voice. So here's what happens. If if you or I or anybody else tells a lie, there's something that happens in your vocal cords that changes the frequency in your voice.
Mm-hmm.
You can't control it. It's just done because you told a lie. So this instrument is designed to pick up on that. We use this, the CIA uses this, the FBI uses it, Crawford County Sheriff's Office uses it. The reason we all use it is because it is accurate. It's 100%. If you are telling me the truth, it'll tell me that. If you're telling me a lie, it'll tell me that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Just talking to you, tears are welling up in your eyes before just talking about giving you a lie detector test. And that tells me something.
I just yawned.
Okay. If you're telling me a lie, though, this will 100% pick up on it.
But I have nothing to lie to you
Okay.
about. I've already told you that I've done pills. I've already told you that I did this. Why would I lie now?
Okay. So you are good with taking it then?
Yeah.
All right. What I want you to do is take this and just put that around your neck. What I'm going to do, I'll go over the test before we take it. I'll tell you what the questions are going to be.
I'm nervous. I'm already nervous.
That's everybody that takes it is nervous. Everybody.
Is it going to pick on that and make me a liar because I...
Nope. Everybody that takes this is nervous, and you know what? I have people come in here every day and pass it. I have people come in here every day and fail it. And usually after I interview them, after they pass or fail, we find out that the evidence is consistent with whatever this tells us. Okay? So, if you're telling the truth, then you don't have much to worry about. So, your last name is...
Millard, M-I-L-L. Well, which
You just
one?
got married, right?
Yeah.
What do you go by now?
SHREEVE. S-H-R-E-E-V.
And is it E-V-A? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, and it's Eva, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's your date of birth?
10/24/91.
And we're gonna go over these questions, like I said, ahead of time. And if there's something we need to reword, we can reword it. Okay?
So you're going to feel sick to my stomach.
You need a trash can? No.
When Jordan did this? Jordan did this? Y'all aren't just telling me that to go against him.
Nope. In fact, I can go get that computer and bring it in here and show you. Hang on. All right. Let me show you something. All right. This is the test that Jordan took. All right. And so what we want to see when there's a truth is this right here. It looks like a Christmas tree. It's going to be the same thing when you take this. All right. What we want to see if there's a lie is, see how this is wide like that? That is the stress of a lie. All right. This is truthful. That's the stress of a lie. You can kind of see the difference?
What was those questions?
Okay, well, let me see. I did not actually, somebody else gave him this test. That question is, did you see Olivia get killed? And he answered no, and that says that he lied. This one is, did you kill Olivia? And he answered no, and that says that he lied.
What was the second question?
Which one? This one? Oh, okay, okay. So, this one is the color of the wall gray. He said no. What this is called a control question.
Oh, you
So
just
we asked him
stepped
to
that
lie.
up. Yes.
And I'm going to ask you to lie about some questions. And so that's a known lie, so that's why that one is a lie.
Okay, so
according to this, he failed when he was asked, did you kill Olivia?
what if he was nervous?
Everybody that takes it is nervous.
No, I mean like, ooh.
I mean, he was nervous. This one is today, Thursday. And he's nervous taking this test. That doesn't show that he lied about that one. Okay? And I can even give it to you on this same machine if you want. Same one that he took.
No, I just don't understand why he would.
Okay, we'll do that. I'm gonna have you clip this microphone to your shirt. Take that other one off. This one's a little easier to read.
When did he take this?
Just a minute ago.
That's really funny because they told me he took it a long time ago.
Well, I can go in and look at the time, but
they told me he took it right after I got here.
I wasn't the one that gave it to him, so I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to ask you the same questions. Actually, you drive, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you 9 questions. Some of those questions I want you to be just 100% honest about, okay? And you're going to answer with yes or no on each one. It won't pick up stuff like that. So it's got to be yes or no. I'm going to ask you, is your name Eva? I'm going to ask you, is today Thursday? I'm going to ask you, is this the month of November? Are we in the city of Van Buren? And am I wearing a watch? Which I am. All those questions, just be truthful with me and just answer yes or no. There's 2 questions that I want you to lie to me about. And those are those control questions I was talking about. One of those is the color of that wall gray. You and I both know it's gray. I want you to lie and say no. The other is, have you ever driven over the posted speed limit? Well, if you've driven a car, you've done that. So, but I want you to lie and say no. The 2 relevant questions that I'm going to ask you, did you see Olivia get killed? And then the other is, did Jordan kill Olivia? And you told me that you didn't see that.
So do I say I don't know, or do I say no?
If you are saying that you didn't see him kill Olivia, then you say no.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Are you good with those questions?
Yeah.
Anything you want to change? Okay. You okay?
What?
All right. I'm going to go ahead and start. Is your name Eva?
Yes.
Remember, lie about this is the color of that wall gray.
No.
Is today Thursday?
Yes.
Did you see Olivia get killed?
No.
Is this the month of November?
Yes.
Did Jordan kill Olivia?
No.
Are we in the city of Van Buren?
Yes.
Have you, remember, lie about this, have you ever driven over the posted speed limit?
No.
Am I wearing a watch?
Yes.
Okay. What I'm going to do is give you that same test in the exact same order, same questions and everything. Okay? The reason we do that on every one. If you look at Jordan's, we did the same thing there. There's a little bit of situational stress just from never having taken a test before. So, when we give the second test, that situational stress goes away and all that's left is the stress of a lie. So it actually makes lies look worse and truths look better. Okay, so it's going to be the same questions, same order and everything. Is your name Eva?
Yes.
Remember, lie about this is the color of that wall gray.
No.
Is today Thursday?
Yes.
Did you see Olivia get killed?
No.
Is this the month of November?
Yes.
Did Jordan kill Olivia?
No.
Are we in the city of Van Buren?
Yes.
Have you ever driven over the posted speed limit?
No.
Am I wearing a watch?
Yes. What does that show?
What do you think it shows?
I didn't lie. Did I lie?
Well, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a third chart. And here's why. I'm going to explain why. Just to be fair to you.
What does that mean?
Hang on, I'm going to explain
I failed?
it. No, I'm not saying that just yet, but to be fair to you, when you took that test, you said you were going, yeah, no, instead of a true yes, no.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, no. You were very quickly, and I think you were trying to manipulate the test.
No.
But, hang on. It's all good. It's all good.
Just answering the questions.
But that can affect it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have
You're really freaking me out.
You're okay. You're okay. What I want you to do though is just calmly, normally answer it. Don't listen. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay.
It hurt her.
Okay. Listen. Here's what I want you to do. We're going to go through the test again when you're ready, and I want you to just clearly say yes or no. Okay. None of the yes, no, yes, no. Okay, because that could affect the test. All right?
Did it?
I believe it did.
Like
so let's just do it again. And are you good with going ahead and doing it again and answering just normally yes, no?
How bad did it affect the test? Did it?
I think it affected the test.
So how many did I get wrong?
Well, let's don't worry about that. Let's just go ahead and take the test again, and I want you to answer in a normal voice. Okay? Is your name Eva?
Yes.
There you go. Remember, lie about this. Is the color of that wall gray?
No.
Is today Thursday?
Yes.
Did you see Olivia get killed?
No.
Is this the month of November?
Yes.
Did Jordan kill Olivia?
No.
Are we in the city of Van Buren?
Yes.
Have you ever driven over the posted speed limit?
No.
Am I wearing a watch?
Yes.
Okay. Let me have somebody else do what we call a cold call. And basically what happens is I know in my head whether you passed or failed.
Did I or not?
Well, I can't tell you that yet. But what I'm going to do is have somebody else come look at the chart, and their answer has to match mine when they come back out.
Okay.
You might look at chart 2 also.
So, we were listening to your 911 call, or when Jordan called 911. It sounded like you're in the background talking. And it sounds like you're saying, Olivia, you know, trying to get her to wake up or whatever. But it also sounds like you say something about it's broken.
Thought her neck was broken.
Then why'd you think that?
Because when I picked her up, normally she just goes straight here. When I picked her up, I had to brace her neck. That's why, and it kind of popped.
Okay.
Whenever I went to do this, to hold her there, that's what I was saying. I think it's broken. I think it's broken. Her neck.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. So, right there, what were you guys talking about before?
It is. Crawford County 911.
That was probably whenever he was trying to tell me that I was overreacting, to calm down, and
What do you say? What do you say it is to?
I don't know.
Did you hear that?
It is. Crawford County 911. What's wrong with you? Hey, let me call you right back.
He was telling me that I was overreacting. That was whenever I was freaking out, frantic, and I was like, you better call him now, da-da-da-da-da, and he was like, I can't do this right now, or something like that. And Billy's outside, said, I gotta take him home. I said, call 911 now. And he called, and I really couldn't hear what he said because he was talking so quiet.
So where were you guys at when he called?
The time I know for sure, or I think he called, because I really didn't know for sure if he called, because I called myself later, because nobody was coming. And about the time I called myself, I seen footprints coming up, or shoes walking up to my front door.
Where were you standing when he called?
By the couch.
Okay. So he was in the living room as well?
Yes.
Both times he called?
Yeah, I think so. But I was freaking out.
Okay. All right. That's what I was just curious. We were trying to figure out exactly what you said there, but you said it's because you thought her neck was broken. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, because I felt it. I mean,
right.
When I was holding her, and at first I was patting her on the back.
Okay. And
then whenever I did this, because it was just a little wobbly, so I put my hand over it, and I felt it. I mean, I felt it with my hand. That's whenever everybody was there, I told them, check her neck, check her neck, check her neck.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So, you and I went over what a chart looks like, and what a truth is, and what a lie looks like.
So I felt.
What does that look like to you?
You said a lie.
Did you see Olivia get killed?
But I didn't.
I can go in here and put examiner's call, deception, not indicated. Even the instrument here says, I don't know if you can see that, deception was detected on chart. Another cold call will need to be performed. Look, Eva, I know what you're trying to do, and people...
I'm not.
Listen.
Please understand that I'm not.
Listen, people protect
At this point,
people.
I don't give a fuck what Jordan thinks, okay?
But this right here says that you witnessed it.
But I didn't.
Then why would you fail this?
I have no idea. I did not witness my baby being killed because I was asleep.
So why? I don't believe that's true.
How in the fuck am I gonna sit here and tell you all day long the same fucking story, and because you bring this stupid little thing in here, I'm all of a sudden a liar?
That's the same thing he said about it.
But I don't care what Jordan has to say. The point is, I'm not lying. So
why? Let me ask you this then.
What else did I lie on?
Let me ask you this. Do you believe that he killed her?
No.
Because that's the only reason I think that could show deception.
I do not believe that.
So you still believe that a 2-year-old fell from a high...
Look, I don't know what I need to believe. All I know is I don't know. That's all I know. It's getting ridiculous. I don't know. How do you want me to sit here and tell you, yeah, Jordan did it, no, Jordan didn't? Because I don't know.
So what do you think happened?
I don't know. I was asleep. What do you want me to say?
So if we send her, and when she's going at 7 a.m. tomorrow to the state crime lab for an autopsy, and when they come back and they say that she was murdered, is that going to be the answer that we're going to give to the prosecuting attorney? Is we don't know how she got murdered.
I don't know. I don't know what to do. All I know is I wish I wasn't sitting in this fucking room.
I wish I wasn't sitting in this room.
This is your job. It's not mine. I think this is bullshit. I didn't watch my kid die. Ain't no way in hell to sit there and watch that. I think these tests are full of shit.
So I can go back to all 3 charts. So this is the other chart. And I gave you the benefit of the doubt, the fact that maybe the way you were answering the questions caused that.
It's not true. Just I didn't watch my kid die.
Talking to me?
Oh, I'm just telling you, I did not watch my kid die. I didn't. You really think I would sit there and watch my baby get her neck broken without saying a fucking word about it?
No, I don't, but I do believe you know more than you're...
But I don't. Okay, so you're telling me you believe something other than what this is telling you?
I believe that you know more than you're telling me.
So, this question right here was, I seen my kid die. You believe that?
I kind of do. I kind of believe...
You and this computer are kind of full of shit.
Okay.